welcome back to today's video. In today's video, I am going to be adding a skirt to this corset top that I made forever ago. It was in my very first YouTube video. That was back in June. As you can see, it's something. It's something. Let me give you the tour. So much wrong with this. Let's just start with the back because that just seems to be the easiest part. The only good thing that I did with this, well, not the only good thing, but so the grommets are actually in there and they're not moving. Like, they're actually in there, which I had a problem with that, but first of all, the grommets are not even on all of them, and you can see my markings from when I actually sewed this. But to be fair, this was like the very first corset top I've ever made. So let's zoom around back to the front. This is supposed to be an off-the-shoulder. Well, I'm turning it into an off-the-shoulder corset top. Because this is a little small and it there's a lot of extra space up here. So this just off the shoulder fixes this problem, and I don't really want to do much about that. So yes, this is on my mannequin all sideways. One of the first things I did wrong was the boning I used for this, because it wasn't actually boning, and that I didn't do like boning support in the front here on these two seams or even in the middle. So it's just the top. I only did it on this side and on the other side. See right there. And I didn't do any at the back here. So there's no support here and no support here. The really only support you have are on the sides, which I could fix that, but I don't really want to. So I'm just not going to. I'm just going to leave this as it is. Some of the stitching, like right here, is kind of this white fabric. I don't know what kind of fabric this is. If you know, please let me know. I feel like I have seen this before. I just don't remember the name. So this is going to be the lining of the skirt. I think I have enough just to be the lining, because this fabric I want to use is really, really thin. That's one layer. So I'm probably going to gather a lot of this into my circle for the skirt. I do have a decent amount of this. Okay, that makes it, I don't have a lot, but here's on the fold. I have a decent amount I could work with. And then with this on one of the lining. For one layer of this under this lining this is what it looks like. It looks very white, not really yellow. So if I gather it more, it'll be more of like this yellow. Because this fabric is yellow. It's just, you can't really tell. So I'm gonna gather it, and then hopefully it'll be more like this yellow. I guess we'll see. So this is like the perfect opportunity to teach you guys how I do my circle skirts. What kind of circle skirts? I would say more gathered circle skirts. That's a tongue twister. By the way, this is used fabric. I got this at a garage sale. Oh my god. Okay, this garage sale, it was like this like two old ladies selling fabric and like trims and stuff. So I got like a bunch of bags of trim, a whole box of fabric, which this is part of that, and this is part of that. This is like one of the very first things that I picked up, and it's super pretty. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. But and I just been, ever since I made this, I love the fabric, which I thrifted this fabric and it was just beautiful. It's my cat. But it was beautiful. And so I wanted to find some yellow fabric to make out of it. And don't worry, yes, I'm gonna iron this because this is really wrinkly, but I just wanna see if I have enough to go around the waist. So I'm just measuring right now to see how big and poofy I want it, the lining. See, because I could just have it like this, like very flat. Well, it's not really stretchy actually. Yeah, this is a woven. Okay, so I'm going to not cut this auto bias because I would not have enough. And I would have to make a pattern because I don't know how to do that. So I'm thinking I'm giving it extra like that, just so it's not hard to get into. Just have it like this and gather it with the other part of the skirt, like that. Okay, so this is good. I think I'm just gonna make it also kind of poofy because my original thought design for this was like a straight down skirt, just like to the floor, kind of like my capstone dress, except less gathering. So I'm going to, because this is used fabric, I'm going to trim these edges straight and then just use all of this fabric. This is ironed now, mainly just to get all of the folded wrinkles out. This looks so pretty. It's so pretty. And the way it moves, I've never worked with this material before. This is my first time working with it. So I would say about here's where the corset ends. Ooh, so I could hem it, I could not. We'll see. You can't really see my feet right now, but so I will gather this a bit because it will. Because I want it to give more volume, and that's my cat. And I also, this can be a bit see-through. And I didn't realize that till like when I was ironing it. You could see it through my ironing board. So I think if I gather this and then sew it to the length of my waist, it shouldn't be see-through, and then with the layering of the skirt. So that's what we're gonna do. I just hope it works out and I have enough. So the first thing I'm gonna do is do a gather on the edge and then serge these ends. Sew it, like base stitch it, and then serge it. So let's do that. Just say it is so weird to have this be my setup. I have my serger, I have my sewing machine. This serger I got literally a week ago, I believe. Yes, a week ago in 2 days. So I got this 5 days ago. 5 days ago, I was gifted this serger by my textiles teacher. Thank you so much. You're amazing. And then I bought serger thread for it. Hold on. In like a cream color, because like actual white was really expensive. But do you see how much threads on here? And for 4, I paid $30 on Amazon, which is actually really good for that amount. And then obviously my regular Singer serger heavy duty. Maybe if you guys want, I will show how to thread your serger to get it to knit. This is the brand Kenmore, if you're wondering, but that's just the serger I'll be using because that's my only serger. So now I'm gonna gather. Before I start, I have my stitch length at a 4 and my width for stitching at a 0. So it's really big stitches and it's a straight stitch, and I'm not back stitching to start or to end. So now I'm actually gonna pull the bobbin strings of thread and gather it. I don't really need to gather this all that much though, because I don't really have that much fabric here. Also, I just want to say I didn't come into this project with a game plan. So also I just clipped the top thread just because they're really long, and then I can just pull the bobbins. Did the gather, which this was pretty small, but it's okay, it'll fit. And then I tied the ends right here to make the circle. So now, the good side, which I'm gonna use, is on the inside. So now I take my 2 ends, I do a base stitch, and then I'm going to serge this because this is a fabric that's going to fray a lot. So I'm just gonna do the base stitch off camera because it's just a straight stitch, and I highly doubt you want to see that. So this is my lining. It was actually such a hassle to get on my mannequin. I had to cut one of the threads for the gathering because it was too small, and now it is too big. So I had to pin it onto the thing. It's okay, I'll fix it to fit the corset top, but it also has a lot on the bottom, so it could be like on the ground kind of gown, or I could hem it, but I guess we'll see. I'm about to do the exact same process I just did with this, so hopefully, because I know this video is already pretty long, I'm going to speed run this. Not like actually speed run it, but like film speed run it. So took it all off the box. There's actually so much here. I'm actually so excited. My plan is to try to use all of it. So I'm just gonna actually lay this out really quick and see how much is here. This is more than 7 meters. It goes all the way down my hall. Just watch it. I'm gonna put it in perspective. From my stairwell all the way to my couch, all the way to my rug, from the rug to the stairwell. Oh my god. Just did all of this in a gather where you pull the tension like this for all of this fabric, and I've decided I'm just gonna give in to this dress and make it a puffy one. So I'm gonna do this in layers and just see where one layer falls and then another layer, kind of like a petticoat, just the actual skirt. So I'm gonna do that and see where it takes me. That's so cute. If I do it like that and have like goes down to the floor, and then at the back there could be like a train. I feel like this is really cute. I just don't know about this part. Like maybe I could make this part really fluffy, but I have so many pins right here. I can't really do that right now. I think I might just end up scrapping this top and then just doing this, because this is really pretty. So I'm going to take this bottom layer off and sew these 2 layers to the lining. I'm in the dress. So I finished the skirt. It's not with the final clip is at all. I still went with the same concept of the skirt, but I just want to say it does not go at all. I love the skirt. I hate the corset top, which I am wearing it. I'm not wearing anything. I am wearing something, but I like the skirt. I don't like the corset top, so I might redo the corset top and then attach it in a later video, but let's do the reveal. So what I would say is wrong with this is the whole top. I think I'm just gonna redo it when I find some nice yellow fabric, or just leave this as a puffy skirt and maybe use it as a petticoat, or use it as just a skirt. Maybe find a top that I like with it, like when I make one. So yeah, that is everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this chaotic video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.